Welcome to Central Florida. OCB and FC Tucson in a League One matchup presented by Orlando Health. The rain came in not too long ago here in Kissimmee, so hopefully we've got 90-plus minutes of uninterrupted football for you coming up next. Orlando City B, best start in franchise history, 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. There have been 6 goals, and 2 of them have come from Wilfredo Rivera. The 16-year-old out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, has been outstanding for the Lions, and he did it once again on Friday night against Fort Lauderdale. Got the ball to his left foot and found the back of the net from distance, and that is a good thing for Mr. Rivero. As I said, 16 years old, the Publix Ultimate Tailgater Report player to watch, and he's not a bad dancer either. For Tucson, on the road, 3 of the first 4 matches, and now 4 out of the first 5. They're playing into form even though the results have not been there for the visitors. Tonight, they're hoping they can get into the winning track. Now, if you want to take a look at a player to watch for the visitors, let's take a look at Shaq Adams. 21 years old, out of St. Vincent, played his college ball in Florida at Florida Gulf Coast University. Another Publix Ultimate Tailgater Report player to watch. So there you go, folks. There's the matchup. OCB and Tucson next on ESPN Plus.
I'm making my money work for me.
I met and raised my savings goals.
Fairwinds gave me the freedom to go further.
My advisor helped me invest in myself and maximize my savings.
I can focus on growing my business because I know Fairwinds is growing my money.
Fairwinds helped me pay less interest on my new car with the shorter term loan.
Fairwinds keeps me connected anywhere I go.
And I know whatever's next, my Fairwinds crew will always have my back.
Get the freedom to go further with Fairwinds. Federally insured by NCUA.
This is the label that stands for good. This is the food that's behind the label that stands for good. This is the farm that grows the food that's behind the label that stands for good. This is the family that need not worry about the farm that grows the food that's behind the label that stands for good.
If it says Greenwise on the outside, you can trust that it's good on the inside. Greenwise, only from Publix.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome once again to Osceola County Stadium, Kissimmee, Florida. Time for us to take a look at the lineups for this evening. And it will be Austin Aviza in the pipes once again for Marcelo Nevelev. And you look at Tablante Rivera and Kennedy will be up top for the Lions. On the other side of things, John Gallus and his club come in looking to get on the winning board. They'll put Chris Morancio in the pipes, Adams, Leotti, and Tucson is looking to score early and often this evening. And you're going to see Julian Kennedy, the 18-year-old out of Orlando, getting us started here in just a moment. So Orlando City and Tucson. Orlando City with 4 points on the season and Tucson with 3. It will be the boys in purple, the Lions, going from left to right on your screen. And they're going to have to retreat just a moment. In white from head to toe is the visitors. O'Callahan sending it forward. And they'll just flirt with that touch line. It finally goes out of play. Last touch by Liotti. And we'll start it up once again. So the throw by O'Callahan. Challenged, and Tucson will pick it up and start carrying it forward. And for Tucson, this is a good start on the front foot. Centering, punched away by Avisa. And that will go out of play. Time for us to look at the keys of this match. For OCB, they just got to play their style, which is building from the back, playing with pace, and getting the ball forward. And one of the guys they want to get it to is that man right there, Wilfredo Rivera. Rodas sending it forward, and a little too heavy. For Tucson, they want to score before the 80th minute. They haven't done that all season long. And in the 5th game of the season, John Gallus, their manager, tells me that's exactly what they want to do. And they know that Orlando City is not easy to score on. So Tucson will try to work from the back. Silva keeps it in play. Logi. And it will go all the way back to their keeper before they send it forward. 50-50. Calvo is able to handle that nicely, and then he's horse tackled from behind. And so that will slow things down as the big man, Juan Pablo Monticelli, gets the reach around. Once again, going back to Marancio. Right foot, strong right foot at that. Controlled off the chest of Mateo Rodas. Mikey Halliday sending it forward. A little too heavy to pick it up himself, but he comes back to challenge and gets whistled for the infraction by Alyssa Nichols, the young lady with the Barbasol and the whistle this evening. Logi. And now Adams. That will go out of play, and Orlando City will throw it in. Right down the line. Heavy touch, and he comes back to handle it. And that was Quintero, and they have to go all the way back to Williams, to Avisa. And now Rodas, the 21-year-old Colombian captain. Long distance pass is on the mark to Rivera. Has to retreat. He'll go back. Now Rodas will switch sides. Nobody home for the Lions, and so throwing coming up for the visitors. That throw was handled by Calvo, product of the University of Portland out of Costa Rica. Marancio sending it forward, and chasing right there is Kennedy, and now Rivera joins the party. It will go in the way of the visitors, and Tommy Silva will handle it. Playing catch with Charlie Dennis, and then sending it forward, intercepted by the Lions, and then they'll look. to move forward. O'Callahan, long distance pass intercepted, with the Lions back on it. O'Callahan to Williams, now Rodas. Aguilera. Double team works out well for Tucson. Dennis dancing out of trouble, sending it forward. Silva on the run, heavy on the touch, but he got a clip on it. And so Shaq Adams will keep the ball alive. Dennis trying to center, headed out by O'Callahan. Tablante got a foot on it, but Tucson will gather it back up. Now Dennis, good challenge, but Tucson once again on it. Silva, that's knocked away. But staying in possession. Valenzuela, Dennis, all the way back. Dennis sends it forward, nice ball into the box. Shot, goal. Back of the net for Liotti, the Georgia Southern product. And in the 7th minute, history has been made here in Kissimmee as Tucson gets on the board before the 80th minute. We get to take another look. Long build-up, long distance pass. Liotti carrying it into the box and finding the back of the net. Logie, Dennis sending it forward. And this is exactly the start that John Gallus told me he wanted to have when we had our conversation yesterday. 1-0 for the visitors. And now Orlando City B is going to have to play on their back heel moving forward. Officially will be credited in the 6th minute. Quintero for O'Callahan. O'Callahan surveying his options. He'll chip up the top. All the way forward and out of play. And just a review for you folks. Once again, Tucson, in their first 4 games, did not score a goal before the 80th minute of action. So to get on the board in the 6th minute is exactly what the visitors wanted. They have spent a lot of time on the road, getting to know each other as teammates, traveling, staying in the hotels, and that's been a little different. In the age of COVID, these guys are traveling, getting to the hotel, bunkering into their rooms, and not really exploring the cities that they're getting into. They're not even going out to restaurants. They're having their training, their light training in the hotel before they go to the pitch. They're staying in the hotel, eating their meals in the hotel, really getting together and knowing each other as a unit. And that is the exact start that John Gallus wanted in this match. Rodas with a lot of room to maneuver. And here's Mikey Halliday back to Rodas. Sliding it all the way back to O'Callahan. Winter Springs, Florida product. Has some time with the first team. And here is Rivera with some running room. He'll take a whip. Not much on it as Logie was able to clear it out. Halliday challenges, picks up the loose ball, plays it into the corner, turns it around before Silva can pick up a little bit of pressure. Aguilera pushes it out, and too much for Halliday. And in the 10th minute, the opportunity is over for Orlando City. At Orlando City, at Orlando Health, safety and protection for our patients and loved ones and employees is a top priority. That's why we're confident that our facilities, from ERs to hospitals to physicians' offices are the safest environments for giving and receiving care. Schedule your appointment today at orlandohealth.com. Orancio, the 21-year-old out of Mexico. That strong right foot, well down the pitch and out of play. And so Rodas will do the honors here. Threw it away and then got it back. Rodas from Halliday. Quintero, now O'Callahan. A little bit of pressure. And just enough pressure. And we got a stoppage of play. Tucson on the season up until that goal in the 6th minute by Liotti had only had a lead once this season, and it lasted a minute. The throw-in is earned by Tucson, and they'll move it forward. Here's Adams, feeling the pressure, going back to Logie. Venezuela took care of Tablante easily. Ahead to Dennis. Strong passing by the visitors. Up until that moment, Alarcón was the intended target. Last touch by the Lions. Quick throw and they get it back. Dennis. No whistle there. Dennis once again. Flicking it in and then headed out by Aguilera. Alarcón looking to get it into the box, looking for Liotti. And now Kennedy can't earn it. And the captain, Logie, goes back to his keeper. Adams carrying it forward. Plenty of running room. That goes out of play, just to the left of Orlando City's bench. As you get a quick look at Marcelo Nevela. And now the throw by Calvo. Adams going back. Venton. Adams. Tablante will chase it down here in the 13th minute. He was looking for Rivera, stopped up by Calvo. Venezuela for Somersall. Silva, 18 years old, committed to UCLA. Good defense by Halliday to stop that one up. One of the things you have to notice about Orlando City is the free-flowing unit that is the back line. Rodas should be the right back, Halliday on the left, and that mixes around as you'll see O'Callahan slide out to play the left fullback position, and Thomas will slide over there as well. Very fluid situation. Dennis switching sides. Misplayed by Shaq Adams. Dennis picks up the loose ball, but is whistled for the little knock from behind. So here in the 15th minute, we'll have a stoppage of play. Las Vegas takes center stage on August 25th when Lights FC takes on Orange County SC on ESPN Deportes. Looking to maintain the pace set in Group B, both Las Vegas Lights FC and Orange County SC face a must-win on the national stage Don't miss the drama unfold on August 25th at 10 p.m. on ESPN Deportes. Aguilera ahead to Halliday, and Halliday keeps it in play. Rodas for Williams, and they'll play catch. As we are now a third of the way through the first stanza. O'Callahan, strong left foot, goes all the way to the awaiting hands of Marancio. And without any pressure there, that opportunity is over. And there's the right foot once again. And out of play for the Lions. And O'Callahan will get direction from his manager and then get the ball back. Marcelli. And now moving forward once again, Lions with an opportunity on the wing. Halliday pulling up the brakes. Aguilera. Rodas. Halliday. That gets past Rivera. All the way back to Marancio. He rolls it out. Venezuela. Picked off by Tablante. Trying to go inside. Can't connect. Tablante picking it back up. Working the baseline. Taken down. And he'll go to the spot. And the Lions have an opportunity to tie it up here in the 17th. So an opportunity as Tablante is taken down inside the box. Marancio having a conversation with the referee. We get to take another look. Great work rate by Tablante. And he is whipped around by Calvo, the 22-year-old Costa Rican. So here we've got an opportunity for Mateo Rodas. And Rodas will look to tie the game here in the 18th minute. And he does. So the right back gets the goal, and we're tied at one apiece. And that opportunity for Tucson to enjoy the lead lasts only about 12 minutes. And so, once again, the Lions have struck, and the captain gets his goal. And for Rodas, that's his first on the season.
OCB goal scored by number 63, Mateo Rodas, in the 18th minute.
Not every day that defenders get an opportunity to score. And so it's a good night so far for the captain. All the PKs taken in League One action, that was the first one executed. So you want to put that one in your bag of tricks in terms of League One trivia. And so we'll have a set piece opportunity coming up here for the visitors from just outside the box. And they'll set things up. Eli Vetten, the 24-year-old Brazilian, he is there. Alarcón is there as well. So we'll see if it's the Spaniard or the Brazilian who will take this one. Ali Vetten will show the left foot. Alarcón will show the right. Keeps it on the ground and can't be put away. So a good opportunity for Tucson here in the 20th minute. As they went short on the ground. Avisa out for O'Callahan. Monticelli sending it forward to Plante, feeling the pressure of Calvo on his back. Aguilera for Williams. And now some running room. Quintero pulling up the brakes. Plante overlaps, feeling pressure from Summersall. Still feeling the pressure and holding it off. Nice job by Quintero. Here's Rodas, goal scorer just 3 minutes ago. Long distance pass intercepted by Silva. Here comes Shaq Adams showing some speed into the box. He'll center, and that's blasted home. Alarcon in the 21st minute makes it a 2-1 lead for Tucson. They came into this game not scoring a single goal before the 80th minute. They now have 2. This all starts with a steal by Silva, a head to Adams, that left foot, and it's punched home hard by Alarcon.
FC Tucson.
2-1,
Scored by number
Tucson.
7, Roberto Alarson in the 21st minute.
Alarcon puts Tucson back on top. And once again, the Lions will have to play from behind. O'Callahan gets past Dennis. Quintero going wide for Halliday. Mikey in for Rivera. Takes his rip. It's punched away. Goal was open for a moment. Tablante couldn't get there. And so a throw coming up here in the 23rd minute for the Lions, as they'll look to find a way to equalize. This is exactly the start that John Gallus wanted to have. Knew his team had the opportunity and the talent to get on top. Monticelli into Quintero. Play on, says Nichols. Summersall to Liotti. Liotti goes down, but play on. Shot from distance, and waiting on it was Austin Avisa. He covers up nicely. 14 saves coming into this match for Avisa. Here's Williams. Rodas. O'Callahan. And the Lions will build from the left. O'Callahan, that left foot going over the top and waiting on it. Marancio. Summersall. And now the ball at the 18-year-old, who eventually will play for the UCLA Bruins. Tablante. Monticelli. Quintero. O'Callahan. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll go all the way back to Williams. Now Rodas. Halliday. Aguilera. Tablante. Well covered. Has to go back. O'Callahan. Aguilera. Ahead right through not one but 2 purple kits. Here's Shaq Adams moving forward. Tennis back to Adams. Tablante will shut it down. Lions doing a good job of cutting down the passing lanes. Dennis sending it forward. Tucson just going station to station before they decide to move forward. Foot race, and Rodas will hold off. Ellie Vetton. That will go out of play. It will belong to the Lions. Monticelli was trying to inch it forward, and when I say inch it forward, he was trying to move it from there to basically the midfield stripe. And Callahan gets it back from Aguilera, and then gets his pocket picked by Dennis. Monticelli comes over to help. O'Callahan will pick it up and get it all the way back to his keeper here in the 26th. It's 2-1 Tucson. Goals by Liotti in the 6th. And Alarcon in the 21st. The lone goal so far for the Lions on a PK by the captain Rodas. Liotti, he's got a brace in the 26. And the floodgates start to open for Tucson. Alarcon comes over to say hello. And it's 3-1 Tucson. Adams, and you just see the work rate by Liotti.
By number 9, Azad Liotti in the 26th minute.
And Liotti just going to that far post. And he gets the slide in for good measure. Flight going overhead here at Osceola Heritage Park. And those passengers were looking down from that flight. They're catching a little bit of this League One action. Get the freedom to go further with Fairwinds. Fairwinds is your partner on the journey to financial freedom to help you save more. Eliminate debt, build wealth, and enjoy. Live generously. Visit fairwinds.org to start your journey today and get the freedom to go further. Insured by NCUA. Stoppage of play, and it will belong to Tucson here in the 28th minute. And we take another look at what just took place. Dennis and Tablante, and then Monticelli comes in and takes Dennis off his feet. Quintero is chasing. And that ball will go all the way back to O'Callahan, to Avisa and back, and sent forward. Tablante. O'Callahan, he'll send it forward. And Tablante showing some speed. Gets wrapped up with somersault. Quick start by the Lions, down by 2. Halliday. He'll serve it into the middle. That's headed out. Somersault. Getting around Aguilera. Slowing it up in the circle. Tucson will slow things down. Dennis. And coming in hard was Julian Kennedy, the 18-year-old out of Orlando, and he's going to earn a card for the effort. So Kennedy in the book as he helps Dennis up, and Dennis just taken down from behind the knee, as we are now 30 minutes into this one. The United Soccer League, all 47 championship and League One clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. Please join us in our stand against racism. There is Julian Kennedy. Silva. Somersault out wide. Venezuela over the top. Calvo is chasing, but O'Callahan is able to get a foot on it. Avisa surveying his options, chipping forward. Mikey Holiday on the wing. Just enough pressure from Shaq Adams. He's got to go back to Rodas. Soccer's enjoyed all over the world, just like Heineken enjoyed in 192 countries. So it doesn't matter what team you cheer for, but we want you to cheer for the Lions. Because all around the world, soccer fans have one thing in common: the beer they drink. Heineken, the official sponsor of MLS. Enjoy responsibly. Rodas in the final third. Tablante, well defended. He'll flick it, and that will stay in play. Rivera will pick it up and then give it up to Shaq Adams. Lions get it right back. Rivera, Rodas. And that's into the body of Eli Benton. Rodas to Williams. Now O'Callahan. Down the line to Blante. Quintero, and he can't get there in time. And it's ushered out of play, and the Lions will throw it in. We've got a hydration break right now, and that gives me an opportunity to tell you the hydration break is brought to you by Body Armor with potassium-packed electrolytes. Body Armor sports drink will keep you hydrated until the final whistle. So as both teams get a beverage, gives us an opportunity to tell you that OCB, after this one, will jump on a plane and head up to Madison. And Madison was fulmingo the other night. 4-0 win. We'll get into that later. This is brought to you by Ticketmaster. Then we'll be back at home on 8/28 against South Georgia. North Texas as well on the 3rd at Union. And then we take a look at Tucson. They will leave Orlando and go to Omaha, be home for 2 with Richmond in North Texas. Actually 3, count that, is New England will come to town. And then they'll go to Frisco and take on North Texas on the 19th. So beverages all the way around. Gives me an opportunity to also recap the scoring for you. Party got started by Liotti in the 6th minute. The equalizer came in the 18th minute as Mateo Rodas, the captain for the Lions, stepped up to the spot and buried it. And then just 3 minutes later, Alarcón. And then Liotti got his brace in the 26th minute. So Marcelo Nevilev having a conversation with his squad. And Orlando City will take on Inter Miami. And that will be on Saturday night in Fort Lauderdale. We'll have that game for you on Fox 35 Plus as well as 96.9 The Game. Looking forward to the first team being back in action. This stadium, the former home of the Houston Astros, has been converted as well as all of the surrounding areas. Osceola Heritage Park has become the training home of the Orlando City organization, the first team, OCB, as well as the academy. And now you'll see Monticelli looking to throw it in when we get play started, and Alyssa Nichols is motioning that she wants him to throw it in. And he finally does. Quintero, and that was Tablante. Nudge from behind, it will belong to Orlando City. And Tablante will share some space with Juan Pablo Monticelli. And we'll see who decides to take this one. Monticelli Putting it forward off the head of O'Callahan, but wide left here in the 35th minute. OCB coming into this game just wanted to play their game, which is build from behind and try to find the back of the net. But it's been Tucson with 3 goals that have really dictated the pace. They've controlled the tempo of this game. They've controlled possession. Now Marancio will kick it away here in the 36th. Showing that cannon of a right leg. Knocked into the night. Silva puts a head on it. Kennedy was trying to track it down. And here comes Liotti leading Adams. Halliday has to keep him at bay. Avisa is able to scoop it up. Whether traveling for business or pleasure, Orlando International is your Florida airport of choice. Over 35 airlines provide nonstop service to over 150 worldwide destinations. For more information, visit orlandoairports.net. O'Callahan pushes it forward to Blante. A little heavy, and he got the last touch as he tried to earn it back. And so Esteban Calvo will throw it in, and the 22-year-old goes backwards. And then all the way back to Marancio. Silva putting his head on it, battling with Halliday. Halliday, 17-year-old out of Apopka, Florida, battling with the 18-year-old hometown player from Tucson. And here's Rivera. Somersault gets whistled for the infraction from behind. And Nichols will slow things down. So the Barbasol will come out here in the 38th minute. Quintero is there. He'll show the right foot. Tablante will show the left. So the two gentlemen, the two 19-year-olds from Venezuela. Tablante went right at it. Curled it up and over. And it will stay 3-1. For Tucson, they wanted this kind of output. Against Richmond their last time out, they felt they played the better game. They just didn't get the result, and that sometimes is the way things work in football. Kennedy doing a good job of helping out the defense. That ball will stay in play. Rivera got a hold of Logi's kit. That ball will go out of play. It will stay with the visitors as they'll have a set piece opportunity. This corner coming up from the near side. And the man with the brace will serve us up. Outstanding opportunity here for Tucson to build on their 3-1 lead. Eli Vetten. He goes short. Gets it back. He looks to serve it into the box. 50-50 headed out by the Lions. Aguilera pushes it out to Tablante. We're now in the 40th minute. Tablante, left foot. Down the pitch. Gets it right back. Aguilera. For Tablante. Dennis picks his pocket. And it will belong to Tucson right in front of their own bench. Quick start. There's Silva. Tablante with a shove from behind, and Alarcon. Alarcon goes to the turf. Tablante, a little late on that one. Logie, somersault. And Tucson. This is what they've been doing all evening long, taking their time. Liotti, Alarcon. Tucson staying on it despite the pressure. Adams now. He finds the back of the net in the 41st. Shaq Adams, he was our man to watch. And he picks up the 4th goal for Tucson. In the 41st minute, we get to take another look. Chipping forward. Williams kind of gets caught flat-footed. Halliday comes over to help. But you see the buckling of the knees on the 16-year-old from Titusville.
Tucson goal, scored by number 77, Shaq Adams, in the 41st minute.
So Shaq Adams returns to the state in which he played his college ball on the west coast of Florida. And the 21-year-old makes it 4-1 for Tucson. And this match is not going the way Marcelo Nevelev and the Lions wanted it to go. Rivera goes to the turf. Taken down a little hard by Somersall, and Alyssa Nichols will have the conversation. He'll stay out of the book. And here's Rodas, your goal scorer in the 18th minute, the lone goal so far for the Lions. O'Callahan carrying it into the final third for Rivera. Rivera taking the shot, and it goes wide right. First shot of quality in a while for Orlando City. Takes it from distance. He scored from distance on Friday night. And this one just goes wide right. Good idea for the 16-year-old out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Looking for his 3rd on the young season. Marancio, once again, strong right foot. Aguilera keeps it in play. Rodas now in the middle. Talked about that fluidity of that back line. And Rivera can't keep it in play. That back line of the Lions continues to redefine itself. And there's John Gallus having a conversation with the 4th official. We've got a stoppage of play there. Monticelli. And he's back on his feet. Here's Rodas. Halliday was looking to whip it in. Thought better of it. The Lions will have to work backwards. Williams. O'Callahan back to Williams. Thomas Williams again, 6'3", 185 at 16 years old. Number of young players on this Orlando City squad. Looking to catch the eye of Oscar Pareja and his staff with the first team. All the way down to Chris Marancio. Now we're in the 45th minute. Marancio showing the strength of that right foot. Flag goes up, stoppage of play. And O'Callahan will have the conversation with the referee. Free kick opportunity here for the visitors as they've got a 3-goal lead. And they'll have a meeting of the minds before they start this one back up. We're going to have 3 minutes of added time for your viewing pleasure. And the visitors will look to make it 5-1. Into the box, headed out by Monticelli.
The fourth official has indicated that there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Here's Kennedy showing some strength. Now Rivera on the wing, whipping it in, knocked away. And Tucson will reverse course. A little too heavy. And so Avisa will track it down. Coming into this match, Tucson won their opener against Fort Lauderdale 2-1. Since that time, Tucson lost to Chattanooga 1-0, Omaha and Richmond 2-1. Cleared out momentarily. Halliday, strong effort with the right foot, but it goes wide left. A good look for the 17-year-old, and we get to look at it again. Cleared out, but right to Mikey Halliday, and he knew the second he struck it that it was just too much. Had his hips open and put it exactly where he was aiming. Marancio once again well down the pitch. 50-50 won by Halliday, then Rivera. Here's Kennedy. So the Lions able to control and move it quickly. To Belante. He'll take the shot. It ricochets away. We've got a player down, and that is number 44, Somersault, holding the right side of his head. Getting checked out by the Tucson staff. And may have happened in that 50-50 with Rivera. Raheem Somersault out of St. Kitts. A teammate of Shaq Adams at Florida Gulf Coast. And he's walked off the pitch as they'll go through the protocol with him. And with a few seconds remaining in the first half, Tucson will play it back to their keeper. Logie. Right foot over the top. Picked up by Liotti, and he was going for the hat trick, but not enough on that effort to get anywhere close to the net. Avisa will roll it out. Rodas. And here's Halliday, and we're playing in borrowed time. Tablante on his horse. Perfectly timed by Silva. Outstanding effort by the future UCLA Bruin. Shaq to Silva into the middle. Allie Cone. Logie sending it forward. Silva's going to be on his horse. Rodas catches up with it. That will do it for the first 45 plus. Almost got an additional 5 minutes of added time there. So as we go to the dressing room, 4-1 visitors. John Gallows is going to be very happy with his club and very happy with that man, Liotti, who has a brace at 6-26. Don't go away. We'll have a lot more for you here on ESPN+.
summer sales event is here with great offers on a huge selection. Shop across the Ford lineup, America's best-selling brand. Now's the best time to buy. It's summer, so grab the family and head out. It's easier now during the Ford Summer Sales Event. Just announced, get $4,250 total cash back on a 2020 Escape. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
To me, the A in Chick-fil-A is for above and beyond. I know that I need encouragement right now, and I know that our guests need encouragement. It's about making sure that they know that we care about them and that we're going above and beyond for them in all the details.
Earn your nursing or healthcare degree fully online in a way that works for you. At Rasmussen College, our instructors, advisors, and student support services are all online to help prepare you for success. We'll review your transfer credit on average in just one business day, and with 8 start dates a year, you don't have to wait. Rasmussen College, leaders in online education, ready when you are. Start your future at rasmussen.edu.
Welcome back to Osceola Heritage Park. 4-1 after 45 plus almost 5. Your local Ford dealers are proud partners of Orlando City Soccer Club, where you'll find a completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer, perhaps the greatest, in fact the greatest, exploration vehicle of all time, and the all-new 2020 Ford Escape, built for style, comfort, and most of all, fun. Test drive a Ford SUV today. All right, folks, time to take a look at the highlights on the week, and we start with Mr. Rivera. Long distance, trickles in, finds the back of the net. It's 1-0 OCB taking on the Fort Lauderdale Herons. Avisa, he's going to want that one back. Misplays it. Ricochets off Ricky Lopez-Epson. And it's 1-1, and the Lions start the season 1-1-1. We move over to Madison and Tormenta, and forward Madison going full Mingo over Tormenta. Tormenta had to leave their coaching staff behind. They were in quarantine. Goals by Vang, Smart, Buchik, and Paolo Jr. And there is the goal from Jr. That one in the 69th minute sets a Madison record for margin of victory in a League One game. We move over to Greenville and Chattanooga, and the triumphant 1-0. They've got 4 wins in 5 matches, no losses, and they're at the top of the table. That goal was the first ever for McLean. Greenville is not allowed a goal in 286 match minutes. Not too shabby, and that is one of the reasons why. Just outstanding way. And they'll pay homage to the few fans that are in the stands. Now we go to North Texas and New England Revolution. And there were 6 goals in this one, folks. Most combined corners in a game this season. 9 by New England, 8 by North Texas, most by an individual team on the season as well. Most combined shots, 34. Shots on a side, 26 by North Texas. Highest scoring game this season, 6 combined goals. Hold on to your hat, folks. We've got 5 in the first half alone in this one, so we'll see how this one plays out in the second half. North Texas is 1-0-2 at home on the season. They were 10-1-3 last week. They've got 15 goals for the week throughout the league. That is the most in a week this year through 5 weeks. That's why the competition in League One is so much fun and so outstanding. Ball pinballing around and then finally finding the back of the net. You gotta love that. 3-3 is your final in Frisco. We're going to take a break. When we come back, a whole lot more. 4-1 at the half, Tucson over OCB on ESPN+.
The USL is proud to bring professional soccer back into our communities and across the ESPN family of networks. Follow your local club and don't miss these exciting matches coming up on ESPN2 or ESPN Deportes.
Dr. Champus, the U.S. Soccer has recently instituted the Play On campaign. Try and explain what this looks like in the grassroots communities around the country all the way to the professional level.
Yeah, Mike, I think it starts first and foremost with each of our stakeholders, whether you're a club, a coach, a parent, a player. It starts with setting a tone. It starts with setting a culture and really setting realistic expectations, understanding that COVID is a virus is going to be with us for an unknown amount of time. The guidelines are very basic and fundamental. What Play On has really created is a single voice and something that all of us can point to as a safe and responsible way that our kids can develop, continue to play the sport, can come together in a very responsible way under the guidance of local, state, and national guidelines that really can be one that highlights our sport across the country and in the world. And Play On has demonstrated, I think, over the last 2 months, a very consistent message, and that hasn't changed.
Dr. George Champus, Chief Medical Officer for U.S. Soccer, thank you for not only your time now, but also the work you and healthcare heroes around the country have done over the past months.
Welcome back to Kissimmee. The sun has set, but the sun has not yet set on OCB. They've got 45 minutes left to try to equalize and possibly even take a lead. Busy. Just very busy. 8 games over the next 6 days. North Texas and Union Omaha will get us started. USL on Sirius XM Radio. Yes, that is the case. We will be on channel 157 on your Sirius XM dial, including all the way through to the League One final on October 31st. Player of the week, Don Smart going full Mingo, a net and 2 assists. All right, we take a look at the scoreboard. Friday night, it was 1-1, OCB and Fort Lauderdale. Friday also, Mingos over Tormenta. 2-1 Richmond over Tucson. Greenville with the 1-0 win over Chattanooga. And 3-3 was your final in Frisco. Upcoming, Fort Lauderdale will host North Texas on Wednesday night. And then Wednesday also Omaha and Forward Madison. New England and Richmond on Friday. Saturday, we'll see Chattanooga and Tormenta do battle, as well as Greenville and Fort Lauderdale. The standings in League One, up top with 13 points, it is Greenville. And Tucson and OCB are in the 10th and the 8th spot. So, we played 45 minutes. We had 4+ minutes of added time. We had 5 goals. It's 4-1. We'll see what happens on the other side of the break when we tee it up once again. Don't go away on ESPN+.
No one out-cheeses, out-meats, out-supremes, out-crusts, or out-stuffs the Hut. Because when it comes to making your favorites, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hi, let me go get your mail.
Never looked this good when we lived here. Where did they get this stuff?
I got it at City.
Right now at City Furniture, we'll give you 60 months special financing with no down payment and free shipping. Why? So everyone can live like this.
Great travel begins with a great start. Offering more destinations, services, and travel comforts, Orlando International Airport understands what's important to you. Like more parking options, more dining and shopping choices, more domestic and international flights, more access and conveniences. Remember, it's not just about where you go, it's how you go. Get more. Travel through MCO.
That's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on your dreams. Wait, and if I didn't think it was worth one try, I'd jump right on a big bird, and then I'd fly.
Welcome back, everybody. Tucson 4-1 over OCB after 45 plus almost 5. Time for us to take a look at the highlights brought to you by Walt Disney World. And this got us started in the 6th minute. Liotti from Dennis, back of the net. It's 1-0. But wait. Lions, they'll answer. Tablante here, Moises Tablante gets taken down just outside of the 6. You know what that means. The captain finds the back of the net in the 18th minute. We're tied at 1 apiece. But wait, there's more. Adams showing some speed, chipping, punched home, 21st minute. Alarcon, 2-1 visitors. But wait, there's more. Defense turns into offense. Foot race. Liotti, back of the net. He's got a brace. 26 minutes in. Just showing that kind of strength. And beats Avisa. But wait, there's more. Chipping it forward. Shaq Adams, 41st minute. Back of the net. 4-1. Look at this. Possession belongs to OCB. Shots on target. There's a reason why they're up 4-1, 6-2. Shots overall, OCB, 1 shot advantage. But the only stat that ever matters is the one up top. And that's the one that says it was 4-1. Here you can make a total of 5 substitutions, and it looks like the Lions will take advantage of 3 of them right now. So we'll settle everything out when we get them on the screen, but right now Dennis will chip it forward as the planes come overhead, and the ball will go all the way down to Avisa. O'Callahan for Tablante, but he goes over Tablante's head. And here's Rivera looking to strike early. He was looking for Tablante. And here's Rivera again. He's got 2 of the goals on the season. Tripped up from behind, and set pieces coming up. And a card is handed out. And that is handed out to A.J. Venezuela. And that comes in the 46th minute. So Rodas is there. Dos Santos, who just checked in, he is there. And Moises Tablante is there. Leaning forward, it looks like it's going to be Tablante. Nope, Rodas. Rodas going right at it and just wide. Was going far post. Just missed it here in the 47th minute. It would have made it 4-2. Bent it right around the wall. Kennedy out. And Glucevic came in. Here's an opportunity for Dennis, and it's cleared out. Aguilera at the last second, and we've got a player down, and that's Liotti, who was slow to leave the pitch at the end of the first half. And we'll take a look at how this happened. And Liotti is up on his feet. Gluzasevic for Kennedy. And this corner lifted high, headed on, and knocked out wide. We'll do it again. Avisa putting a mid on it. Headed and just going wide. Alarcon will lift this one again. Dennis turns on it. Avisa will snatch it up.
A yellow card has been issued to FC Tucson, number 26, AJ Valenzuela, in the 46th minute.
Avisa will kick this one away. Here's Dennis turning it around. Intercepted by Halliday. Rodas will send it down the pitch. Dos Santos came in for Williams. And here's Dos Santos now. Now Tucson earning it back. And all the way back to Avisa. So Tanaka came in for Quintero. So there are all of your substitutions squared away. At Orlando, health, safety, and protection for patients, loved ones, and employees is a top priority. That's why we're confident that our facilities, from ERs to hospitals to physicians' offices, are the safest environments for giving and receiving care. Schedule your appointment today at orlandohealth.com. Venezuela sending it forward. Stolen away by Rodas. Going over the top, looking for Tanaka. Working on Silva, chipping forward. Aguilera in the box, now has to chase out of the box. Earned back by the Lions. Tablante's going to want that one back. He was sitting there and it just got over his foot. Dos Santos, he'll turn it around. Aguilera from Mikey Halliday. Halliday, the 17-year-old, pushing it down the line. Tanaka, and it will belong to the Lions.
Leading the game is number 68, Thomas Williams. He is replaced by number 48, Pablo
Halliday.
Santos. Also leaving for OCB, number 53, Julian Kennedy. He is replaced by number 49, Alexander Kuvakovic.
Covered up
Also leaving the
by
game for Orlando City B, number 59,
Marancio
and he's
will
replaced by
roll it out.
66, Kenji Tintaka.
Alarcon goes backwards. Valenzuela into the awaiting body of Tablante. Rivera wasn't able to get a clean shot off. And momentarily, Tucson was able to clear it out. O'Callahan for Tablante, and unforced error, but the Lions are able to earn it back. A little give and go. Dos Santos has to send it back. Monticelli all the way back to his keeper. Rodas surveying his options.
The Bucks?
Quick whistle. Monticelli. Dos Santos. Rivera. Tablante centers. Cleared out before he could get to Glavasovic. Here's Tablante on the corner. Left foot, it will swing away from the keeper. Surveying his options. Puts it high in the air. Chased down by Tanaka. Rodas will center. Another corner coming up as it's knocked out of play by the captain, Logie. Played his college ball at Ohio State. He's from Ireland, and now Tablante will do it again, and this time from the other side. So the 19-year-old will get this one to swing towards goal. Lifts it high in the air. Headed on by Rodas. He was looking for his brace. Summersall was showing some strength. Dos Santos was looking for the quick throw. Finally does get it in play. Aguilera. O'Callahan is catching his breath and limping just a little bit, showing a little favor to the right ankle. Sends it forward with the left. Rivera, Aguilera has Tanaka. Trying to pass it to himself, got a little fancy. Shaq Adams. Ellie Benton sending it forward. Flag is up. Good opportunity for Tucson to build on their lead. 4-1. 4 goals coming at 6, 21, 26, and 41. Dos Santos has to work out of trouble. Found some space to get it to Rivera. Monticelli. Rivera pulled from behind by Dennis. No whistle. We go the other way. Liotti. Mikey Holiday picks it up. Pulls up the brakes. Aguilera going step for step with Somersault. Tanaka pushing it hard, knocked away. Logie. Now Dennis. Alarcon. Calvo. Calvo gets it back. Since 1947, Select has been the leader of soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of USL League One and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit www.selectsportamerica.com. Tucson and another player down for them. Alarcon. Perfectly timed by O'Callahan, and Alarcon is down. So 2 white kits are down at the moment here in the 57th minute. Dennis back on his feet. Monticelli throws it in, and you see how Dennis ended up on the turf. Rodas. Halliday. Aguilera. Rodas sending it forward, knocked back. Here's Shaq Adams. Lifting it. Nobody home for Tucson. OCB needs to find a way to get into this match. Down 4-1. As Rivera goes down, the play continues. Liotti is led just to the outside of the 18. Orlando City needs to find a way to control the ball for quality passes to try to at least cut this lead in half. Tanaka with some running room on the wing. Friends to his left. A good stand-up defense by the captain, and Tanaka will go down, and a set-piece opportunity will come in the 59th minute for Tucson. Against Tucson for Orlando, as Tanaka will get to his feet. Tablante is over it. He's taken the last few set pieces. And more bodies will join the 18. Rivera is an option if he decides to go out wide. Alarcon will keep him company. And Moises going right at it. And caught very easily by Marancio. He'll roll it out. Sent forward and cleared out by O'Callahan. Throw-in coming up for Calvo. Right across the stripe. Somersault. Now Tommy Silva. Intercepted and stolen away by Rodas, leading Tanaka. He's got help, but it's cleared out before it gets to Moises Tablante. Tablante, a very dangerous, speedy player, has all 3 assists coming into this game. Goals this season, 2 by Rivera and 1 by Tanaka. Flag goes up. Opportunity over. We've played an hour. We've had 5 goals. There were 6 goals the other night in North Texas. Opportunity for Orlando City to help tie that record if they can get on the board. Tucson came into this game with 4 goals. They've got 4 goals. This is exactly what John Gallus wanted coming into this match. Monticelli has to go back. John Gallus told me yesterday he knew that his team was playing quality football. They just weren't getting the results. As they play their 4th road game on the season, they have only had 1 game at home all season long. So right now, Tucson, road warriors for more reasons than one. They also come the farthest distance in this league based out of Tucson. This franchise is now 10 years old. And John Gallus in his first year at the helm. Ellie Venton is cut down. And Rodas will have a conversation with Elisa Nichols, the lady with the barbasol and the whistle. And play will continue. Don't miss a single minute of action in 2020. Sign up today and get alerts all year long by following your club on ESPN.com. Search for OCB and then click on follow button to keep up with the latest news and scores, plus get reminders on OCB's next match. Go to ESPN.com and click follow. So Alarcon will find a ball, and he'll head over and take care of this corner. Rained a little bit before the match here at Osceola Heritage Park. Much better than having delay during the game. We had one of those on Friday night. Lifted in the air, headed out. And Tucson will stay on it. Keeping in the final third. And OCB. Ball will stay with Tucson. OCB needs to figure out a way to at least cut this lead in half. Silva for Adams. Adams gets his pocket picked. All the way back for Venezuela. Calvo. Ellie Venton gets it back from Dennis. Good work rate for Ellie Venton to find space, to find Liotti. Liotti feeling pressure, has to go back. And now the Lions will have an opportunity to bring it forward. Good defense by the Lions to stop that opportunity. Monticelli puts it out of play. He was looking for Tanaka. No way Tanaka was going to carry up to that one. Silva, long throw. Somersault. Going all the way back to A.J. Venezuela. 21 years old, played his college ball at San Diego State. Monticelli. O'Callahan. Numbers are forward for the Lions as Rodas goes ahead to Halliday. A little bit of running room. Plays catch with Tanaka. Tanaka cuts into the box. Not 100% sure if that was a pass or a shot, but either way. Tucson will kick this one away 65 minutes in. Tucson will take care of some substitutions on the next stoppage of play. They'll wait till Marancio kicks this one away. Liotti has a brace at 6-26. Alarcon at 21. And Shaq Adams at 41. Headed forward. Nice job by Calvo. Alarcon. Somersault sending it forward. Adams got a little fancy with the back heel, and here come the Lions. Rivera cutting back a little too heavy, and that gives Dennis an opportunity to catch up with it. Rivera was trying to stay step for step with him as Dennis goes down and play on. And here's Eli Vetton. Dennis is still down. Rodas. And Rodas gets whistled on the infraction. Double substitution coming up for Tucson. And we'll get it all. So Charlie Dennis and Eli Vetton will be checking out of this game. And checking in for Dennis will be number 23, Eric Virgin. And Eli Vetton will come out.
For FC Tucson in the 67th minute. Leaving the game is number 6.
And Howell.
He is replaced by number 95, Ramon Howell. Also
So Howell for Eli
10,
Vetton.
Charlie Dennis. He is replaced by number 23, Eric Virgin.
So Virgin for Dennis, and Eli Vetton goes out, makes way for Ramon Howell. 2 substitutions for the visitors. Home team has already made 3. We're in the 68th minute. Orlando will have another substitution coming up shortly as Rodas goes forward. And right away, Howell announces his presence with authority and gets whistled. And we'll get that substitution sorted out for OCB when they are ready. And Aguilera puts his head on it. Might be the last time he touches the ball on the evening, as the substitution will be for him. We're just going to have to wait on that just a bit. Throw-in coming up. Ozeri for Aguilera in the 69th. 4 substitutions for Marcelo Nevilev. So the Lions have made some changes. They just haven't found a way to find the back of the net in a run of play. Dos Santos trying to stand up Howell. That's not going to happen. And that will go all the way back to Marancio. Defense of Tucson has played very well this evening, keeping the Lions at bay. Lions need to figure out a way to create more chances. And here's one opportunity right here. Tablante blasting his way through, trying to find a way to cut back. Slipped on the wet turf, loses the handle. Tucson will try to reverse course. Virgin back for Calvo, and here's Venezuela. Relatively clean game this evening. Only 2 cards handed out. One to AJ Venezuela, and the other to the now departed off the pitch, Julian Kennedy. Venezuela at 46 and Kennedy at 29. Howell with the throw. Calvo. Alarcon. Logie lifting it with the left foot. And here comes Halliday. Another substitution getting ready for Tucson. Good work by Tanaka. Forward for Halliday. And Halliday seemed to stop on the ball, but it's last touch by Logie.
68th minute. Leaving the game is number 45, Raul Aguilera. He's replaced by 57, Adam Azari.
High in the air. Rivera puts his head on it. And here comes Howell. Sending it forward. Showing speed is Shaq Adams. Adams centers. Howell turns around on it. Gives it off. Virgin laying it out for Liotti. Liotti into the box, and that's headed out. Lions frantically trying to get control of it. Rivera does a very nice job before he's taken down from behind. And we take another look. Just a nice job of work by the 16-year-old as he's taken down from behind by Alarcon.
Substitution for FC Tucson in the 72nd minute. Leaving the game is number 77, Shaq Adams. He is replaced by number 11, Tosh Cohen.
Tosh Cohen coming in for Shaq Adams here in the 72nd minute. Adams, who had the 4th goal of the evening for Tucson in the 41st minute. Last goal of the first half. Avisa for Rodas. And Rodas will lift it. And Monticelli showing frustration, playing it off the chest and then kicking it well into the stands. And now the throw by Tucson. Venezuela sending it forward. Lions get it. And then they give it up. Then they get it back. Summersall is holding the back of his leg. And he's back up. Ball will stay with the Lions. Tanaka trying to hold off Cone. Dos Santos. And Tanaka comes and carries it up. Served into the box. Over the head of the big man, Glusabacevic. Headed out by Silva. So a corner's coming up. And we go short. Rodas taken down in the box. But this time, no point at the spot. That right-footed punt, well down the pitch. Marancio's right foot is an offensive weapon for FC Tucson. Ozeri is able to keep it with the boys in purple. Tanaka showing some strength, battling with Silva. Corner coming up for the home team. We're now in the 75th minute. Hydration break coming up shortly. Tanaka goes short again. Back to Tablante. The opportunity was there. The execution just didn't happen for the Lions, and Marancio punts it away again. That whistle stops play as Rivera's jersey was tugged. Rivera. Tablante now on the left. Dos Santos. He'll switch sides. Soccer is enjoyed all over the world, just like Heineken enjoyed in 192 countries. So it doesn't matter what team you cheer for, but we want you to cheer for the Lions, because all around the world, soccer fans have one thing in common: the beer they drink. Heineken, the official sponsor of MLS. Enjoy responsibly. So everybody will exit the pitch, get some hydration. This hydration break is brought to you by Body Armor with potassium-packed electrolytes. Body Armor sports drinks will keep you hydrated until the final whistle. I'm going to see the conversation for OCB with Marcelo Nevelev, giving us an opportunity to show you around Osceola Heritage Park. This is the home of OCB 7 days a week, 31 days a month, 365 days a year. Look at this beautiful park. Used to be a training facility for the Houston Astros. Now hosts Orlando City's Academy, OCB, and the Big Club for training. Opened in 1984, the stadium holds 5,500 people. Hosted the Florida Fire Frogs of minor league baseball from the 17 season through the 19 season, and then became a soccer-specific stadium starting this year. And you take a look at the leading scorer for Orlando City, Wilfredo Rivera, the 16-year-old. Fire Frogs. You got to love the names in minor league baseball. Minor league baseball not playing this year because of COVID-19. So I encourage you to go out there and support your local minor league baseball teams. Buy some merchandise, buy some jerseys. I picked up a Vibes t-shirt, the Rocky Mountain Vibes. Their mascot, a flaming marshmallow, a s'more. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's an outstanding logo. Marancio, as we're back in action. And Tucson is up 4-1. Ball into the final third and too far. Tablante has speed, but not enough for that. Calvo, University of Portland, by way of Costa Rica. O'Callahan for Dos Santos. Ozeri. He was looking for Tanaka, and it was too much. So we're getting just about to the point where FC Tucson would start to consider scoring goals. In their first 4 games, they did not score until after the 80th minute. Tonight, they scored 4 goals before the 80th minute. Halliday. And flicking on and out. Gluvacevic. And now we are in that 80th minute. Tucson looking to hold on and pick up their second win of the season against 3 losses. Opened up against Fort Lauderdale CF, got the win 2-1. Then lost to Chattanooga, 1-0. And then single goals against Omaha and Richmond in losses. And they'll take on Union Omaha on the 29th. Stolen away by the Lions. Tanaka taken down, but the Lions showing some grit and staying on the ball. Rivera, Dos Santos, he pushes it forward. Tablante battling to stay on his feet, and Tucson has earned it. And that whistle will go against Ozeri. It looks like we're going to have the final two substitutions of the evening for the visitors. And we'll get this sorted out for you in a moment. Longden will come in,
Substitution for
as well Godoy.
in the 81st minute. Leaving the game is number 9.
Alarcon's Liotti is coming out
Giovanni Godoy. Also
for Godoy.
leaving the game is number 7, Roberto Alarcon. He is
Alarcon
number
is
2,
coming out.
Romero Longden.
And Longden for him. Both of those coming in the 82nd minute. So Godoy for Liotti and Alarcon for Longden. Virgin. Calvo. Feeling a lot of pressure from the 16-year-old. Calvo is 22, and Rivera just 16 years old. Calvo has the height, 5 inches on Rivera, 28 pounds on Rivera, and 6 years on Rivera. And Rivera doing a good job. Virgin. Longden taken down. Set piece opportunity coming up here in the 83rd minute for Tucson with a 3-goal advantage. Weather is held off nicely. As the last time out, the Lions needed a 2-hour and 6-minute rain delay to finish up with Fort Lauderdale in a 1-1 draw. Virgin lifts it, headed out by the Lions. And here's Cone in the box, knocked away by Halliday. And here's Tanaka, gave it up easily. Calvo sent it forward. Howell right through the box. Looks like it may just stay in play. Heads up play by Tosh Cone. Ball will stay with Tucson, and it will be a corner. They go short. Silva, Godoy. Godoy gets his pocket picked, but it's just momentarily. Virgin. Logie. And that's going to be too heavy for everybody as Cone wasn't able to catch up with it. And Austin Avisa will send everybody forward. 85th minute, time running out for the Lions on the evening. Rivera gets on his feet, picks up the ball. And he'll have to stretch it out. Marcelo Nevilev has 1 substitution remaining. John Gallus has used his complement of 5. One of the unique changes in this 2020 season, not just in USL and USL League One, but also in MLS, as well as around the world. 5 substitutions because of COVID-19. And Chris Marancio catching that one like a center fielder and then covering up. And then punting it away. Wilfredo Rivera will be checking out here on the next stoppage of play. Rodas well down the pitch. Here's Tablante. Sliding it forward for Rivera. Leading him outside the box. He centers. And that will go out of play. It will belong to the Lions. And before they can get the throw, Wilfredo Rivera's evening has come to an end. So the leading scorer for the Lions will check out.
Substitution for OCB in the 86th minute. Leaving the game is number 62, Wilfredo Rivera. He is replaced by number 56, Teddy Ng.
Ng for Rivera in the 87th minute, and that sails wide. And now Tucson just needs to play controlling football. And they will leave Orlando with their second win of the season. And Orlando City will drop to 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 losses. If Marancio wants a tryout with the NFL, I think we would be able to get him one with the leg that he has shown throughout this game. Here's Tablante, slowing it down for a moment just to pick up some help. Ng centers, headed out, and Cone will pick it up here in the 88th. Tanaka and Halliday, and that ball will go out belonging to the Lions. Fans, follow OCB and the rest of USL League One all season long on ESPN Plus. Home to the USL, MLS, UFC, and more. Join the nearly 8 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch League One live every week. Sign up today at ESPNplus.com. Lifted up, headed on. Rodas had his brace, and he couldn't pull the trigger in the 88th minute. Marancio covers up, and he is slow to get up. 89th minute, Marancio, the 21-year-old out of Mexico. And we see how this happened. The captain, Mateo Rodas, just falling over the back of Marancio as he was covering up. More than anything else right now, hoping it's nothing more than Marancio just trying to catch his breath, as he's had an outstanding evening in the pipes. He's up. And he'll shake off any kind of damage that was done by Mateo Rodas. And he'll kick it away. 90th minute. And everyone on the pitch is going to finish us up as both teams have made their full allotment of substitutions. And there's that strong right foot once again. What an offensive weapon that Tucson has in their goalkeeper. Calvo with the throw. Finds Godoy. Here's Tablante. Working on somersault. Was looking to get it out wide. Ozari can't get it back. Dos Santos. And we've got 5 minutes of added time for your viewing pleasure. Tucson and Orlando City here in Kissimmee.
Has indicated that there will be a minimum of 5 minutes at a time.
We got about 5 minutes in the first half when we were only supposed to get 3, so we're definitely going to give you your money's worth tonight on ESPN Plus. Back heel pass, Silva and Howell going at it, and Howell goes right over the field board. Gets a little help from his teammate, and they're going to look to see if the board drew blood. Little rubbing is racing on the outside, and number 95 goes into the board and over. Buzz Lightyear. And so the set piece will be from right there, and I think the field board might have gotten the worst of that exchange. Godoy. As the Adidas board is back on its feet. Godoy goes short. And Tosh Cone wasn't expecting it. Tucson stays on it. We're in the 92nd minute. Back heel by Dos Santos. Going forward. Engie. That goes out of play. Monticelli. And here's Rodas. Sent forward. He was looking for Tanaka. Couldn't connect with him. Marancio will take his time. Now in the 93rd. Another strong punt. Lions come up with it. Rodas. Ozari. Rodas made his way up the pitch before Tanaka got his pocket picked. Flag goes up. Quick start by the Lions. We're now in the 94th. Monticelli. Engie. Tablante. He'll center. Headed out of trouble. Ozari trying to put it on frame, and he goes wide. Silva thought about it for a second and then let it play through. And Marancio will eat up more of the clock. Tucson earning themselves a very solid victory. 4 goals on the night. They came in with only 4 goals. 4 goals before the 41st minute. Coming into this game, 4 goals after the 80th minute. Logie has to go back to his keeper, who boots it away. 50-50. Nobody puts a head on it until it gets all the way back to Mikey Halliday. Whistle stops play. It belongs to the Lions, and they'll press forward. Numbers ahead. And it goes the way of Tucson now in the 95th. Silva will take his time throwing this one in. At some point, Tommy Silva, the 18-year-old from Tucson, will make his way to Los Angeles to play for the Bruins. Send it forward. Avisa will gather it up and roll it out. And here comes Ng. Cuts back nicely, bringing it into the middle. Back heel for Ozeri. O'Callahan for Tanaka, now on the left. Ozeri, back heel into the box. Ng trying to get the shot off. Covered up by Marancio. And Marancio will nurse it. And we're in borrowed time. We're past the 5 minutes. That'll do it. And the visitors come into Kissimmee and get the win. Tucson 4-1 as you take a look at Marcelo Nevelev, as he will congratulate the opposing team. And we played well over 100 minutes of football. And Tucson gets the win.
FC Tucson 4.
So OCB will have to gather back up, figure some things out before they go on the road to play Forward Madison on the 23rd. On the 22nd, the first team will be in Fort Lauderdale to take on Inter Miami. Broadcast will be on 96.9 The Game. I'm looking forward to having you there, and also on Fox 35 in the Orlando area. I know that Liotti is your man of the match this evening. And why not? He had a brace. Adams into the middle, and Liotti will just pound it home. Outstanding effort. That isn't Liotti. Sorry we showed you the goal by Alarcon, but a lot. Liotti, man of the match. He had a brace at 6 and 26. We're going to jump out and take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up. From here in Kissimmee, congratulations to Tucson. They get the 4-1 win on the road in Orlando on ESPN+.
I'm making my money work for me.
I met and raised my savings goals.
Fairwinds gave me the freedom to go further.
My advisor helped me invest in myself and maximize my savings.
I can focus on growing my business because I know Fairwinds is growing my money.
Fairwinds helped me pay less interest on my new car with the shorter term loan.
Fairwinds keeps me connected anywhere I go.
And I know whatever's next, my Fairwinds crew will always have my back.
Get the freedom to go further with Fairwinds. Federally insured.
Welcome back to Osceola Heritage Park. Tucson 4-1 over OCB in this League One match. The man of the match on the evening was Azad Liotti, and he had a brace at 6 and 26. And there's the first one. And just using his speed, blasting his way through and finding the back of the net. So congratulations to him, the Heineken star of the match. We get to see the second one from Adams, and more strength, just getting right through, and he finds the far post. And so for Orlando City, their next match on the road against Forward Madison, and of course Tucson will take on Union Omaha. The save of the match is coming up right here, presented by Fairwinds. High up in the air, headed on, and Avisa punches it away. gave up 4 on the night. The lone goal by OCB was Mateo Rodas from the spot in the 18th minute. Just to recap the scoring for you real quick. Again, Liotti opens up the scoring at 6. Rodas. We'll go right to the highlights, and we'll get right through everything. Here's the first goal. You saw it just moments ago. Liotti. That's at 6. It's 1-0. Tucson. Again, all 4 of their goals coming into this match happened after the 80th minute. So to score at 6, that's a good thing. Then, on the other side, Rodas, because Tablante got taken down in the 18th minute, it's 1-1. Things looking good for both teams. And then Adams working his way through. We're in the 21st minute. Alarcon, he finds the back of the net, punching it with authority. It's 2-1. Now, turning it the other way, Adams. Liotti, more strength, finds the angle and finds the far post. It's now 3-1 in the 26th minute. Adams got everything started on the other side. He gets a goal in the 41st minute. And it's right here. Great individual effort, passing it to himself. A little back heel off the boot, finding the back of the net. It's 4-1. That's the way we went into the locker room. That's the way we finished this match. 2 cards handed out to the Lions, 1 to the visitors. Visitors were caught offside 3 times, only 1 for the home team. Again, OCB had the ball, the possession, the majority of the time, but Tucson doing more with it when they had it. Shots on target overall, 7-2. Shots in favor of OCB, but the only stat that ever matters is the one up top. 4 for Tucson, 1 for OCB. Want to thank you for being with us, for Justin Cohen and everyone else here at Vista, everyone on site at Osceola Heritage Park. I'm Bruce Silverman. Thank you for being with us. Your final, once again, 4-1 Tucson over OCB. We'll see you next time here on ESPN+.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.